Hey there, Soul Shines, it's Michele here, and it's a creative expressions video. And I waited until Saturday to record this so I could finish an object. So today, the things that we have going on, we're going to talk about finished objects. We're going to talk about my works in progress. We're going to talk about, I have an unbagging. I got a package in the mail. So we're going to do that. And some life updates, and I might have an announcement, depends on how I feel when I get there. So there will always be chapter links below, and if there's not, please reach out to me and let me know you didn't get your chapter links in, because that's part of my thing for creative expressions, is that they have chapter links. So let's get started on the finished objects. It's not 100% finished. I do have 2 ends to weave in, but it's close enough that I can share it, we'll finish it, wrap them up, and get them going. So this is the last of the bucket hats, and it's super cute. This one's for my granddaughter, and so yeah, it's really fun. These were fun to make. I've now made 4 of these bucket hats, different things, and they've been really fun. I used paint box cotton DK, and so that's kind of the yarn weight that these are is DK weight, which is that a 3? I don't remember. Anyway, so this is close enough to be counted as a finished object. Like I said, I've just got 2 ends to weave in, and then I had to actually wrap all of the things that I've made over the last few months, and then the ones that go up to my son, I need to get them put in a box and get them shipped out this next week. So I'm super excited to have that one done. Huge relief. I would have loved to have gotten them in the mail sooner, but it is what it is. And so the other thing I did, it turned out to be small. It's kind of a child-size hat, so hopefully it can be used. It's my tithing hat. I don't know. I got kind of bored with it. I think because I was making it while I was sick. So I didn't keep going to make it long enough. So it is a little bit on the small side, but maybe the homeless or the church that my friend takes them to has also they do a transitional kind of thing. So they give stuff to the homeless, but then also people who kind of are coming out of being homeless. And so I'm sure there at least will be somebody that can use this. And then I'm just going to be very careful in the future that my things are bigger. So let's move into talking about works in progress. And let's see how far I've gotten on my next tithing hat. So the next hat, I have gotten this far. I just have the ribbing. It's a 2x2 ribbing. I'm definitely going to make it larger. This is what I have left of this yarn. I'm debating whether I use, probably not, whether I use like a cream color kind of stripe between this and the next thing. But I don't think so. I think I'm just going to make it, because cream would get very dirty and it's for homeless people, so that would be kind of a pain. So I think I'm just going to not worry about how the colors match up and just pull out the next skein of yarn and keep going with this hat, because I do have another skein of this stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so that's progress on the tithing hat. And I started some house slippers. So here's the toes to the house slippers. I'm using, let's see, this is, I love this cotton. That's what I'm using for the toes and heels, and maybe something else. I might do the cuff, I'm not sure. But this is, I love this cotton. So it's a 4-weight cotton, and this color is on here somewhere. Forest. And this is probably like my most favorite color. I don't even know how well it shows up on thing, but it's a dark green, and I have loved dark green for as long as I can remember. I'll go on streaks of liking other colors, but I always come back to this one. So even as a kid, I would use the forest colored crayon and a kind of a dark red that was darker. I didn't like the pink and green of crayon, like regular red and regular green. I liked these darker colors. So I was really excited about this. And see this fabric? This is to a project that I started years. Like, I'm not even sure if I was married when I started that project. Proof that I've always liked that color green. And then the feet and legs, the main body of the socks is going to be this cotton from Mainstays that my son gave me for my birthday. And I was trying to see if this has a color name. Opaline green. So it's kind of a minty green. And so I've already started it here on the edges. And I'm doing this in worsted weight, so they should go fast. It's also just making time to work on it. So I've got that going. And that's kind of my me project. But also, I'm going to put a picture of the flower of the month from Judy's Creations and Crochet. And this is the flower of the month. This is my project for that. So I have until, I don't know, I think the 27th, 28th, I don't know. Yeah. So it's important to me to get it done, but not so much of a priority that I will work on it before I work on Christmas presents. Because, you know, they have a much sooner finished line. Not that they will for sure get done on that time. And then this right here is the progress I have made on my son's gloves. So that's really, really, really fun. And I'm going to move the progress keeper right here. I'm going to leave it here until the next Creative Expressions, which honestly, I hope, since the next Creative Expressions will be on Christmas Day, I am really hoping these are done. The next step in this is putting the little thumb pieces here on like a waste yarn or something to hold them for while I do the hand part of the glove, because that's the next spot. Is however you hook those together to leave that spot, and then you go up the hand, and then you start doing the fingers and come back and do the thumbs. So that's where I'm at on these. I'm excited and a little anxious, so far so good. I put them on my hand even though they're for my son's. He doesn't have super large hands for a man, but he wanted just basic little glove things, so it's pretty fun. I'm excited about that project, and it's really fun to work with alpaca. I want to get some for myself. Another project that I started this week is for my son, my daughter's boyfriend, and this is how much I've got, and it's going to be a pouch. I decided to work it in a round instead of worrying about seaming at the end, so I did a, I don't remember the name of the cast on. It's the way I cast on toes. I know that you put 2 needles together and then you wrap it around the needles and work it off, and then it puts it so you're working on both sides. So I've got that, and I've started in, one side is going to be this plain green, and then the other side has got some color work that I will be working on. So I don't think this is going to be done for Christmas either, but I've got 3 Christmas presents I'm working on right now. That's 2 of them I've showed you, and the third one is last month's flower of the month. I got enough of it done to turn in a thing. This is how far I am on the back. It's supposed to be a square, so I have probably another 2/3 to go on this, and then I can finish it up and it will be done. And so now that the hat is done, I should be able to whip this out pretty quick. So I think, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to work really hard on these 3 presents and see how far I get on them. They're my main things. I probably will work a little bit on my house socks just because. But my main things are those. And let me check my little thing over here to see what I haven't talked about. Okay, we talked about that, and that. Talked about all my knitting. Millie is doing great. She is getting up to date. I cannot believe she is almost done. It is crazy. Do you not think so? I think so. I'm really excited about a present idea that I have on here, but it is not even a priority to consider before Christmas, so we'll see. Maybe New Year's gifts. Never done that before. 100 Days of Christmas. I will put the link up here. Ever since I got sick, I've had a really hard time keeping up with it, but it's also because I've been like, oh my gosh, Christmas presents. So, I'm behind again on that, but the playlist is here so you can go see. I don't know. I've just got so much going on today. I doubt I'm going to get onto it today. So I'll probably play catch up on Monday and then try to keep up every day until it's done, because we're so close to the end. It's almost finished. It is crazy, but I have that going on. It's pretty much it for works in progress, I think. I don't see any other bags of anything here. Oh, I wanted to show you guys how much yarn I have left after doing the hats. So for the main colors, like the colors part, because it didn't take a lot of colors, I have quite a bit of green and some red, and this is the light pink. I need to kind of clean up some of the yarn. I'm going to put them in bags to keep them separate from my one weight cotton, because they're very similar. So I got a dark pink, I got this blue gray color. This is what I have for black, and then there's this teal color and a light teal color. I don't know if you even saw that. I'm like just stacking them here. So I got the 2 teal colors. The yellow is pretty messy, so hold on. This is not the ideal way to take care of it, but I know that the person who bought me yarn to make my presents, I'm super grateful to you, by the way. I don't even know how to express my gratitude. She at one point in time talked about, or made a comment about, oh, I should have you make me a hat. And I think that would be a fun idea in January. I would need to get your main color, which you will see why in a second. Oh, I have some. I'll show you the difference between my one weight and my other. So they got the yellow. There's this lime green color and orange. And I have used all of these. I've got a brown. I was more concerned about getting things done than keeping my yarn neat. And I've got this light gray. And then this is the real kicker, okay? This is all of the white that I have left. I don't even know. I think this would be enough to do eyes on another. I think this would be enough to do eyes for animals. But if the person wants to make me to make them a hat, which I have plenty of the colors, I would need to get the amount of either white, or if they wanted a different color hats, I would need to get that. But I think it would be really fun. I would love to make a hat, another one of these kind of hats for somebody. So yeah, that's what I have left. Now in here I'm using the one weight yarn, and so I'll pull out the red. So I've got this red that's a one weight, and this red that's and as you can see, like, they look very similar, which is why I want to put these ones in baggies to keep them separate. They look similar, but there's definitely a difference in the weight. This one, you can just tell that one is a little bit thinner. I think you can tell. I can hold two of these together to get one of these. So that was an interesting experience too, because I did have one thing that for some reason I didn't have quite the right color, and I don't know why, but I didn't have quite the right color to do something, so I pulled out a couple of things of this. It was for a turtle shell. It still turned out really cute. So I'm going to probably put up pictures of all of the hats. I'll do it in a, here's one side of the hat and here's the other side, like, so you can see here's two of the animal, two of the animal things, and then here's the other two. I'll do that and put up all 4 hats so that you can see all the finished hats. Super excited about this project. For now, I'm putting all this back. I have this bag that I bought from a thrift store that was a Christmas bag. That's what I've been keeping all of this yarn in. So, pretty exciting project. It was really a lot of fun. I'm super excited to make more things with her patterns. I like her patterns. Oh yeah, and if I haven't mentioned, I will link. There is always links for all the patterns that have patterns. Not everything I make, like a tithing hat. I just do a vanilla hat. I research formulas for hats, and that's kind of what I do, so it's no real pattern. My socks don't have a real pattern, except for I do fish lips, kiss heels for the heels, and so there's that. I'm going to look back over here one more time. So I've talked about all my projects. Let's talk about my little announcement, my channel announcement. So, if you've been following, you know that I had some drama around my giveaway that I had. I was giving away some cash and I was giving away a pattern, and things went awry. Now, I'm somewhere close to 450 subscribers. I still want to celebrate that I got to 400. So I am giving away both of my towel topper patterns. There's links to the playlist for those, so if you just want to go follow a video tutorial, they are not the best video tutorials. Somebody pointed out I may make new ones as time goes on this next year. But for now, there's there. But some people like written patterns, or they like to follow along with both. And my written patterns are only $3 on Etsy. But I'm going to give away both of those patterns to somebody who would like them. So I would come up with a keyword. And one of the things that will be in the link is a link to the community guidelines for YouTube, because that's a requirement. I need to tell you that YouTube is not affiliated. This is just 100% sponsored by me, and you have to follow all the legal requirements, 18 and older and all that kind of stuff. But there is going to be a link to a PDF that has all of the rules. Let's see. This comes out on Monday. I will pull the winner on Friday. And even if I've recorded Creative Expressions, if I record it on Thursday like I'm supposed to, I will put a clip into my Creative Expressions video, so the winner announcement will be next Monday on Christmas Day. That's my plan, is to announce the winner in the Creative Expression videos on next week. So you have until Thursday of this week, Thursday 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, to comment the keyword if you want it. And I think I'm just going to use the word subscriber. You do not have to be publicly subscribed, but you do have to kind of look through. I don't want anybody to say anything about giveaway or prize or anything like that. We're trying to keep this on the low key. Now, the $25 that I have some plans on how to do things a little bit differently when I get to 500. So on 500, there will be a $50, but sorry about the dog. Okay, but it's probably going to be something like a Hobie gift card or something along those lines. I have reached out to Hobie asking them how it works, and I would have to pay, like if it was a Canada account, I would have to go into the Hobie link from Canada, and I'm not sure how to do that. So I'm going to do some research before I get there and find out how I could purchase from other countries. Otherwise, it's going to be a US only. So I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I promise you, we will figure something out. But for now, you can put subscriber down below. Just one word, plural, is going to throw it off. So just subscriber. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. That's my little announcement. I also, another thing that's for my channel, I'm so excited about. So I had somebody give us some gift cards, and we're kind of looking at what do we need as a family, and I chose to invest some money in my channel. I have ordered some softbox lights to help with the lighting in here, especially when I record at night. So I should have better lighting on my videos coming soon. And then I also ordered, it's not a tripod, but it hooks onto my table. It makes it so I can do the overhead videos. Because I really do want to do more like stitch tutorials, make more patterns and that kind of thing. I really want to do more of that kind of thing. But the reason why I haven't is because it's been such an awkward setup trying to figure out how to do it all. So that's pretty exciting. As far as life updates are going, I'm starting to feel better. We've been able to do laundry this week. Things are going okay. Starting to feel more energetic and more energized. I ended up taking off the fingernail polish, and how they grow. I'm going to get them taken off on Tuesday, so there's all kinds of emotional drama concerning that. But one of the things that I acquired was soft gels. The difference between soft gels and hard gels is soft gels you can use acetone to soak them off. Hard gels you have to go get professionally removed. So I bought some gel polishes and a whole kit and stuff. There's things, and I'm going to do, it's got colors on here. This is a really dark pretty green, and this is a sparkle green, and there's reds and kind of fun little stuff. So I'm going to do some at home and just not worry about it, because I like having the pretty nails, but it takes so long. Like last night my daughter got her nails done and they were gorgeous, but it took 6 hours. And because she doesn't drive, I have to take her up there, and so I have to sit around up there for 6 hours while she gets her nails done. And then my 16-year-old daughter also doesn't drive, so I have to sit there for the 4 to 6 hours that it takes her to get her nails done. My older daughter takes longer. She chooses more intricate designs. She is a lot more picky about the shape, so it takes a lot longer for her. So that's 2 times of sitting there, just sitting there. Like, I can take crochet and stuff up there. I try to help out her with some organization of her stuff while I'm there. but it's a 45-minute drive to get there, and then another 45 minutes to get home, plus the hours there. And so that's 2 times of doing that. Or going up on a Saturday in the morning and being there all freaking day long. So that's fine and doable, but they also have to get them done every 3 weeks because our nails grow so fast. And then you would put a third one in there for me where I'm sitting and get my nails done for all that time. And it's awkward for me to sit in the chairs for that long because of my problems with my hips and knees from my injury. And so it's just, it's too much for me. It's too stressful for me. It should be something that's enjoyable because you're getting your nails done. It doesn't feel like pampering. It just stresses me out because it takes so much of my time. So I'm going to continue to let my girls get their nails done by my friend. I think she does a great job, and I really appreciate her and stuff. It just is something that it's more stress for me than it needs to be. So I'm going to start doing home gels. And that leaves this. So this came in the mail today, and it's very well taped up. It came from Colorado, and I'm pretty positive, I haven't heard one way or another, but I'm pretty positive it is my Secret Santa gift, but I don't know. So I'm going to figure out how to get into this. Find out what's in here. So I have the chapter link, so if you came for this, then happy day, welcome. If you didn't want to watch everything, you just wanted to watch the unbagging, that's cool. I'm okay with that. Always makes me nervous to use scissors on something that comes either with yarn in it or a made thing. For the Secret Santa, the way that worked was we were supposed to either give something from our stash or make something for the person. And so that's probably what's in here, and I don't want to end up cutting it. Most of us wrap it up, and it looks like this is wrapped up. But you just never know. And I don't want to. So taped well. So taped well. Okay. This way, so this way. Address information. Okay, it's wrapped in paper, tissue paper. Alright. I have here is a crocheted like dishcloth or cravat. What is that called? Where you put it down and put pans on, which we could use. So I might use it for that. It's a nice cotton. It's yellow and white. It looks like she held 2 cottons together, a yellow and a white together. So that's kind of fun and nice. And then, oh, this is like a scrubby thingy. So it's got the scrubby yarns, and it's yellow sparkly scrubby, like, you know, you'd scrub on your dishes or something. And then I hope that this is just an acrylic yarn. It's a headband thingy. I think this is just acrylic, but I can't tell. Or a cotton acrylic. It doesn't feel like wool, so it probably is. And I'm not getting any reactions to it, so hopefully. But there's a little headband. So that's fun. And then there's these Dutch caramel and vanilla Rip Van waffles. Some little kind of cookie like thingy. I've never heard of these. And then they're all Dutch caramel and vanilla. Made in Canada. So there's 3 of those in here as well. That's fun. These are fun. Definitely will put these to use. And let's see if my daughter likes this, just because my daughter absolutely loves purple. So we'll see about this. It's cute. I don't mind it. I just don't usually wear things like this. But my daughter might, because she loves purple and she would wear something like this. So I'll give it to her. That's it. That's everything. Thank you so much, Justine, for the present. I hope you didn't mind I said your name. Some people, I think, wanted Secret Santa to truly be secret. To me, it was just about that it was a secret until you got it in the mail and you found out who gave it to you. That's my understanding of how it worked. But in case you don't know, Lori, the Armchair Chef, has put information out about what she is doing for next year for the Mystery Yarn Challenge. She's doing kind of a Mystery Yarn Challenge mixed with a UFO finish thing where you pick something that you need to finish up and your unfinished objects. That's what the UFO stands for. And you pick one of your unfinished objects and you get going on it and you finish it up. Because she was struggling because she was also participating in the Mystery Yarn Challenge, and yet she had a whole bunch of projects she wasn't getting done because she was putting so much. So she's kind of leaving it up to choice, because some of us really like to give and get the yarn. There's also times I kind of like it because I do have a lot of projects that have been putting on hold, and it might be nice to count that and do that for 1 month, or a month here or there. But for the most part, I think I want to actually still do the yarn thing. I love the unboxing. I love the challenge of figuring out what to do with it. It's one of my most creative and fun things that I do every month. So I'll probably still continue to send and get yarn. But I like the idea that if I need to, I can do a month where I'm just working on finishing some things up. So I have a lot of projects that kind of got put on hold, and a lot of them were for me. I'm excited for January because I'm going to finish the multivalence, which is the round afghan that I was working on. I'm kind of had to put that on hold because of Christmas projects. So I'm really excited to bring that back out and finish, because it's really gorgeous and I'm excited to see the completed finished thing. I have put that Christmas shawl on hold, and I need to get that done next year before Christmas. I have plans for 2 sweaters for my grandkids, one for each grandkid. I'm going to start them probably in January, and I kind of have a plan to go back and forth working on both of them so they both make progress together throughout the year. And then what else do I have? I have that silk yarn that I had started a shawl for myself and I never did anything with it. Ended up undoing it and stuff. I need to find probably a more simple shawl or wrap pattern to use that yarn with. I have some yarn that has been probably on hold since about the time or before I started this channel. It's a really, really gorgeous red color, red pink color that I was going to do a shawl with, and it was a complicated shawl, and then I got busy with everything else, and I want to bring that out and finish. I will have a sweater I want to make for myself. I have plenty of things. I'm hoping that this next year will be such that I can actually buy birthday presents for my kids instead of making them. I like making them presents, but at the same time, I really want to get some of these things that I've planned for myself done. Plus, for the channel and for my yarn pattern business, it's not really a business, but I've got 2 patterns for sale. I have 2 or 3 ideas. One is just waiting for me to actually make the pattern up and have somebody test it to make sure that it works out and stuff, and I need to get that up. I have some tutorials that I want to record, and so I have a lot of things I want to really put some focus and effort. We're here almost 500 subscribers, which I would love it if you haven't subscribed already to subscribe, and for sure comment. I absolutely love your comments. But I have, I hope that 2024 brings great, incredible growth to this channel. And if you haven't already watched it, I have been trying to do Vlogmas. I'm kind of behind because of yesterday was a little crazy, but I'm trying to do Vlogmas. I've realized that actually some of the stuff has been stressing me out and preventing me from getting some of my projects done. So I'm not sure if this last week of Vlogmas is going to have as much fast forwarding of me doing crocheting and knitting. Might just be me little chatting for a minute every day about how the day went and things, but it was a fun little idea. I think if I ever do any kind of Vlogmas thing again, it will be an Advent. I have learned that there are some non-wool Advents out there, so I'm going to see if I can get into that for next December, because I think that would be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's pretty much it today. Alright guys, remember to let your light shine through your creations, whatever they be, whether they be crochet, knit, latch hook, blooming, art, writing, woodwork, I don't care. Just whatever you do that's a creative outlet, remember to let your light shine, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!